I'm on one of my favourite pieces of Formula One road. That is between turns 2 and 3 at Barcelona. Very demanding section of track. Let's see how the drivers compare as they're changing direction for that quick right-hander. So there's Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber Ferrari. He's on the exit of 2. He's already thinking about his weight transfer into 3. He's in the middle of the road at the exit of 2, and he's got a very wide entry into 3. He's going for a late apex. He's probably going to be leaning on the left rear quite a lot. And it's in itself, in this little section of road, probably quite quick, but that will be compromising his pace out of 3, 150 meters further on in a straight line. It's fun to watch, but I think we'll see some differences with some of the other drivers as they come along. Nico Hülkenberg in the Force India on soft tyres on that run, but no different really from how he was driving on the medium and the hard tyre. Just absolutely brilliant through here, I think. Lovely use of the exit, just getting the car as straight as possible, slight squiggle, but then very early weight transfer into 3. So nice to see. He's not rocking the car from one side to the other, which of course does affect the way the car is then going to go through 3. He's thinking for sure about 100 meters after the exit of turn 3. As he's going into that corner, all he's worried about is how quick that car's going to be on the straight there. Daniel Ricciardo in the Red Bull, lovely through there. Yeah, you could say relatively late weight transfer into 3, but very supple in everything he does in the car. That is the hallmark of Daniel, and he's so good with his manipulation of the back end of the car, which is why, as Marcus Ericsson just goes through, which is why he likes that slightly later weight transfer, because he knows he can do with the rear what he likes. That's where his advantage showed up over Sebastian Vettel last year at Red Bull. Lewis Hamilton makes it look very, very easy, and I'm sure a lot of people would say that just shows how good the Mercedes is. Very, very nice in the way he's got the power down in a straight line out of 2, and very, very early weight transfer into 3. But that is how Lewis drives. That's how he drives every car I've ever seen him steer. And it's not just about steering either. It's about the way he's coming in and out of the throttle going into 3. His use of the front end there through the steering and the throttle, balancing one against the other. And it's all about the pace he's going to be going out of turn 3. Felipe Massa in the Williams, very nice, very, very like Nico Hülkenberg. Those two, you can superimpose their performances through there. Very similar in their inputs, very similar in the way they're loading up the car into 3. Of course, there are differences between the Williams and the Force India, but this is a place where 2 drivers can show their skill regardless of how much grip level they have. Kimi Raikkonen in the Ferrari, a little bit of a squiggle on the back end. Yeah, very nice, very Felipe Massa through there. Not absolutely the Kimi Raikkonen we used to know and love from, say, the McLaren days. He's still got a little bit of a soft entry into 3, which suggests that he's not 100% on top of the front end of that car yet. And indeed, I would say he's a little bit more to the left and making more of that entry into 3 than Sebastian Vettel has been over the last, well, certainly was yesterday. But Kimi, very nice out of here, the way he's getting the power on, a quantum leap from the Kimi we saw in 2014, where the power was a lot more aggressive, and he didn't really look as if he knew what he was doing going into 3. So a pretty neat package, but not quite the Kimi I thought we would see here. Certainly not the same weight transfer into 3 as Lewis Hamilton, who's just doing it in that beautiful, gradual way, and Nico Rosberg, very similar to Lewis through there.